Edit. Some details: I was an angsty, bored teenager. I was aware of how I was ruining the family dynamic. I'm a father of 2 now, and I can imagine how my drive would suck if it happened to my kids.
Now this is why I followed this sub.
Calm down, Satan.
Best course of action would be mom or dad or whatever adult.
Takes he extra for themselves, problem solved.
Personally, I find this hilarious, but as a father of 2 young children, I also hate you a little bit.
That's the logical solution, however children are not logical.
Siegfried Barmain and I somehow have a feeling that you follow this up for some of
the more explicit posts on here as well.
Literally Hitler, I can only imagine what OP's final solution is.
Objection!
I can tell you it involves half the lollipops.
Objection!
As a father of 2 young children, I hate myself a little bit, should note.
But I was an on-CT when I did this.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
As a mom, you're a dick. Also, as a mom, sweet thanks for the free sucker.
How nice of you.
Chaotic evil. Some people really want to just burn it all. You don't have kids, I know this because if you did, you'd
know just how evil it is.
That is savage brilliant, but savage, and I say this as a parent.
He is just really particular about things.
Chaotic good, giving extra lollipops.
I always do this when I order a Happy Meal grown woman who has
little appetite. IRL, just give the toy to a kid who is sitting obviously with siblings and just watch the world burn.
Or unexpected fathers.
Objection!
I knew how evil it was. I'm a father of 2 little ones now and have a fuller comprehension.
But this was probably 25-30 years ago.
Thank you, and you're welcome.
That has unsanitary and gross. You putting people as lives at risk for coli or other diseases.
Hey, I like your name.
Yeah, not some fucking I upload every poster shit. Like that it is not or it almost I think something have about it.
Good for giving extra candy, but bad motivation for doing so, and bad results from doing so.
Closer to neutral than extreme evil, but evil on balance.
This is how it is in my house. Taxes are a bitch, kids.
Ranks up there with the darkest confessions I have read on this sub.
Dad of twins, you deserve hanged.
I think that's the point, lol.
Have y'all never seen this cup of pasta?
They must learn to accept the golden god.
Our expected Thanos.
Objection!
And I am the evil one. Do you give it to the youngest? At least you have a
urge to witness the effects of your actions.
I just give it to the cutest, least noisy one, and it is quite funny. Most of the times it is the youngest.
Chaotic neutral, I think.
In bird culture, this is what we call a dick move.
Obligatory R of M with context, because even with context this is just fucked up, dude.
Dad gets the spell. This one is so easy, and is the dad.
That's the best way. If either of them have a problem with it, I get theirs too. Yeah, that's hard to believe they do give out lollipops in kids' meals. Even what we recently could see in the 90 seconds and before.
What a goddamn name.
My mom definitely took this approach with Halloween candy.
One might say they are logically illogical in a semi-logical way.
The dad tax when you open sweets in the car and Hess driving.
When did you find out that it was a lie?
Thus the other kid doesn't get pissed off. I would say mission accomplished except for the
fact that the kid will probably float as Hess eating the second lolly.
Does this count as?
I can remember it was after we still ate Happy Meals. She got away with it the whole time.
Satan, it would be like stealing candy from a baby. Uphold my Zena.
I've never been more proud to be a Ben Jerry's man.
His anger is like the crashing of 1,000 waves.
That is actually pretty brilliant. I would add that secretly.
Rewarding the one who really gives up the lollipop, especially if it was in the bag, would be a great lesson. Perfectly balanced.
HTTPS or GIF.
He gives extra candy. Goody does it to cause chaos. Chaotic. His actions are inherently good,
but with bad motivations and intentions, so to me chaotic neutral fits.
Do you think a bored teenager thinks things through? I pity.
If you do, last y'all figure it out soon enough. Are in a context.
I've got news for you. He would fake not liking it to keep eating them.
If those were my two kids, I would have been happy to find that they included a lolly for me too. I've always wanted to hand out Snickers to all the kids, but one who
gets Smarties. I used up all my cruelty at a young age.
Egg and vile man.
Now they write letters because they miss him.
Utter twat.
I am, but thanks to you I am going to join a
monastery. Thank you for showing me the way.
You want me to open your packet of crisps or your chocolate bar? The first bite is for the taxman, my son. Always to his mum now. As a father of two, that lollipop is mine.
Oh my gosh, and my dad would keep eating it.
even if he didn't like it.
I instituted a Snickers tax for all candy gathering occasions.
I disagree with your results somewhat, but your process seems mostly good. Thanks for sharing.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Still, and just don't have access to lollipops anymore.
Wait, deadass, I haven't seen this before, so I kinda want a link, but if it isn't a meme, I really want to make it one. I like your username.
That sounds about logical, as children are all late.
Not as unlikely as you may think. My nieces always make sure the other has one before they start eating. Children can share.
Your reasoning.
That's a typical non-parent reply. The real answer is take.
Didn't eat that shit for yourself.
Then Mr. Accent, lift your sister.
But the solution would probably be fuck you. I got mine from the
Kid holding both unless they are not pure selfish twats, which is unlikely.
Your kids are gonna make me rich as a future therapist. Thank you.
Low joke son, I don't believe in therapy or S.
Then the kid who got 2 is upset they can't have 2, and the kid who got 1 is upset they can't have 15 lollies.
Oh, there's 2 parents present, and they both want the extra lolly.
Happy Cake Day.
They still diss you.
I do this all the time. If I have 3 Happy Meals, I will put 2 of
the same toy in and 1 different haha makes me chuckle every.
Have an upvote.
Some Shimilium inherits or already tappling called Blopico.
Mom and dad get a divorce after fighting for the 3rd sucker.
All hail to the one true God.
Are a man with a high IQ or S.
As a father of 2, I say fuck you, but it'd probably do the same too if I were in your shoes.
As a father of 2, I hate you. As a lover of mean-spirited and outright vicious, but non-violent pranks.
I love you.
I paraphrase this one a lot to my daughter. Son S generally clueless at the moment. You're a monster.
I would take all 3 just to stop any and all arguments.
Just noticed, thanks.
You evil woman, you only buy 2 kid meals for your 3 kids.
Was a cunt who was a teenager when he did this.
Other real answer is to yell knock it off when they
Start bickering and then turn up the radio.
I can imagine wanting to hurt a cat over ass feelings.
If you can find it, I'll love you forever. I need.
It's copy pasta in my life. I love you.
This is exactly why we still work in plants.
Siegfried won anal.
Greater than they must figure it out amongst themselves. Murder.
I don't know, apparently has been doing it for years. It frustrates my
Mom to no end. It cracks us all up.
Looks like a new Hunger Games plot to me.
Damn it, I was late.
I'm curious, what do you think fits and why?
This is both evil and hilarious. Holy crap, seconds or we can give. How we will just go through a line twice more Happy Meals and lollipops for all.
That is so awesome. I have 2 kids ID, so just take the
extra one for myself, haha. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
This is evil and hilarious.
As a parent, you're a dick, but I like your moves, kid. This is what chaotic evil looks like.
What an asshole, but this made me laugh.
I'm the father of 2 and this would fuck my night completely. Fucking with people anonymously is a fine art, and for that you are my new hero.
Hey, not for nothing, but fuck you, that's some wild evil shit.
Deadass, I don't have the link, but you'll try to find it.
I'm saving a comment so when I find it I can send it to you.
I strongly urge everyone to stay away from the Vita cheese cause I've seen.
a lot worse than dirty hands go into that vat.
This is fucking hilarious.
First of all, through God all things are possible, so jot that down.
Get out of here, you goddamn street rat.
Teaches them about taxes.
Suffer and deprivation for second lollipop, right?
This reminded me of when my mom used to steal my Happy Meal fries and
But give her the look, bitch, don't be touching my fries, I can.
hear the child roaring, screeching cries from here.
But then the mom and dad would be the ones fighting over it.
That's more like it.
Honestly, Thanos controls the internet.
But for evil reasons.
I would agree.
I'll admit I was surprised how many seemingly angry responses I've got, and then again, I am pleased that this is the post that
Made the big time such an emotional rollercoaster.
Today,
I see that people get upset over the most trivial things, I think.
It's hilarious. Personally, I'd do the same thing, honestly.
him and Mojo Jojo, I would have confessed so much earlier. If I knew that was my prize.
There is evil afoot.
That is diabolical.
If the 2 lollipops ended up in my bag,
pretty sure the world will have burned down. But if they ended up in my sister's, it'd be simple as shit, eat both. You work for Voltec.
Problem solved. Did take 1 pop, and eat it myself, and if the little brats continued, they'd eat theirs too.
Hate to burst your bubble, I do just take the extra for myself.
A lot of dads got a lot of free lollipops, children.
Understand that sometimes dads gotta eat their treats. It's a
Fact of life, like death and taxes, odd number of anything, that's dads.
You probably caused a divorce or 2.
If it happens, be a dad and take the extra one, now I guess fair.
Mom or dad tax solved that problem, I am sure.
worst confession I've read to date.
Louise still smirking slightly.
I read this as I used to work in a fast food restaurant that put lollipops in kids' graves.
Why the fuck did the parents would have a fucking horrible day?
Found him, we found Loki, god of mischief. I got hit by that, you son of a bitch, it took me an hour to.
Get my niece to stop crying. Auntie like root beer flavored candy.
It's a lollipop, lol, you are the one posting about people's misery. Their whole lives were made a lot more difficult over a lollipop.
He doesn't care what types of lollipops he gets to hear about.
Especially when it is getting shoved into kids' mouths. PLZ, don't put me on.
But listen, it's a joke.